Hi dear souls, and welcome to a new pick a card reading. This is Celeste, and with this reading I am going to answer a question that I get many times from my clients and also from my friends and from many other people. And this question is, am I on the right path? Am I aligned with my soul path? And we are going to explore this by looking at the direction and priority coming from your soul and the direction and priority coming from your personality and yourself, from yourself here. Now, this experience for me has been also very supportive because I usually do the readings for me first before I do this for you. And for example, for me, my soul's priority right now is to start a new life, to be in a renewal process, to end whatever it is that it needs to end, to establish whatever we need to establish here, all the connections, to connect with our ancestors, to tie the knots that need to be tied up, and to let go then. And my priority is to become empowered so I can do all of that, because all of that is kind of a lot, you know. And the focus for me, for example, is spirit guide, which will be to follow the guidance that I receive without actually having anything to question. Well, that doesn't mean that I will not think about it. No, but it means that I really follow it without having so much conflicts or without sitting too much in thinking, forever thinking. I am capable of that, you know, to just think about things to death until I cannot think anymore. And that takes a lot of time, time that I can just waste. So that is really kind of, you know, you need to just adjust a little bit more your process so you can just do this easily. Okay, so enough about me. Let's go to the reading. This is a detailed reading, so please take your time, re-listen as many times you feel the need. The better you integrate the information, the easier it will be for you to use it. The clearer it is for you, the more useful it will be. Now, to get the best out of your readings and learn what's the key to clarity and how to work with the reading, then you can watch the videos in the playlist Get the Best Out of Your Readings, link in the description box. To remind yourself of the main point, listen to the video section named How to Work with the Reading. Now, if you are new to pick a card readings, then let me explain how this works. This is an introduction, but if you desire to find out the key to clarity and how to make pick a card readings work for you, then I invite you to check out the video named The Key to Make Pick a Card Readings Work for You. Link in the description box. This is a general reading with a personal touch because you get to choose between these four piles, these four readings. I'm reading for a group and for a dominant energy. If you are close to the dominant frequency, then most things will resonate. If you are not, then some things will resonate. You will need to pick and choose what works for you and let all other things go. Do not expect this to be like a personal reading, although sometimes it may feel this way. Try not to take things literally and to let the information sit with you for a while. The actual guidance will come from your divine self. Let the guidance arise from within. Remember that you have free will and no reading can actually bind you. If uncomfortable feelings or judgments come to the surface or you get triggered somehow, remember that this is a general reading and I usually recommend that you let them go because they might not be about you. If they are intense, then you still feel that they are about you, then this is an opportunity for you to work with them. By working with the uncomfortable issues, you grow and expand in consciousness. After you choose your pile, you can go into the description box and find the timestamps so that you can jump straight to your reading. You can choose one pile or more, taking into account that you may not find the appropriate reading for you from the first time. In this case, just try another pile. Sometimes you may not find the pile that speaks to you, and this means that there may not be a message for you in this reading at this time. Let's discuss a bit how to get the best out of this reading. If you wish to go in depth with this topic, then you will find in the description box an entire playlist with videos about this subject, like for example, how these readings work, what's the key to clarity, how to work with them and get all the benefits, how to choose a pile, and others. Each reading has the potential to help you, but your action will also be needed. By integrating and clearly understanding the message, you will help yourself by making the information work for you in a beneficial way. During the reading, my voice, my state, represents the energy being exposed through the reading and not necessarily my own natural state. Sometimes my voice may express many vibrations all at once, and this may prove to be uncomfortable. Some readings may get you confused because of the liminal space I'm working from, the energy explored, and because many times the information may not be offered in a linear way. Some readings may trigger you or activate uncomfortable feelings and judgments. This is a general reading, so I invite you to focus only on what resonates and let everything else go. If you find that you cannot do this and they are intense, then remember that this is a great opportunity for you to notice these triggers, these feelings and judgments, and work with them to understand their message. I have my own language, so even if for me the message may be clear, for you it might not be, or it may take some time. By working with the reading, you will arrange it and order it so you may clearly understand it. Clarity comes with proper integration and time. You can do this by taking notes, making a summary, taking your time and contemplating on the visions and questions, using the exercises if there are any mentioned. Re-listening will always help you better integrate the information. When you re-listen, you will understand new things, new details, new perspectives. Sometimes re-listening is strange. It is like you've never listened before, although you did. This happens to me too, and most of the times is exciting. Now, these are some ideas to get you started, but you may receive more according to what you need. Take your time with it. The clearer it is, the more useful it will be, and clarity comes with order and integration. The structure for this reading is as follows. We have the two tarot cards here. The first one will represent the aspect of your soul, and the second your personality or yourself here. And this will tell us the priorities and direction that your soul desires in this lifetime right now. And this will tell us about your priorities and direction. And then we have here general aspects about your path. Here we have some first steps. Then we have the direction that is important right now. And then here we have the focus on this direction. Now let's go ahead and choose your pile. If you would like to go in depth into the process of choosing a pile and what may influence your choice, then you are invited to watch the video named How to Choose Your Pile, link in the description box. First, take a few normal breaths and come back to yourself and center. To ease the state, I am going to quickly guide you. Relax and get comfortable. Feel your body and notice the tensions. Let go of the tension slowly and become soft. Clear your mind and your emotional field. Ground and stabilize your field. Strengthen your auric protection and safety. Strengthen and stabilize. Feel safe within your field. Imagine a sphere of light, any color you desire, around your body and feel safe. If you cannot imagine, it's okay. Just feel the contours and the energy of your body and feel connected and safe within. Now let's take a few deep breaths together. 1. 2. 3. 'Now open yourself to receive the reading in a way that is useful for you. Ask that you get clarity and that you hear what is meant for you. Now that we are ready, let's choose your pile. For pile 1, we have this carnelian crystal. It is a deep red carnelian. Then for pile 2, we have this rose quartz sphere. Then for pile 3, we have this quartz and tourmaline pyramid. And for pile 4, we have this citrine crystal. Now take a few moments and choose your pile or piles. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You've chosen this carnelian crystal. The energy I feel here right away is excitement, but also agitation. I'm moving on my seat here and I feel really excited and agitated, but disoriented. Like I cannot understand where to move, and I am constantly running in place. This is how I feel, that I am running in place. Okay, I have the energy, but what to do with it? How to put it in to action? What direction do I need to go into? It's this desire to move energy in a certain direction, but the direction right now it's not visible or clear, and you're kind of accumulating the energy until that direction becomes clear. So first we are going to see if we receive visions and speak about those. Then we're going to go into the messages of the cards, and at the end I will come up with some really simple steps for you to start this journey of getting aligned with your soul path. Because with this reading, we are taking a look to see if you are on the right path, aligned with your soul. And we have here the priority and direction of your soul and the priority and direction of you, the persona or personality, the experienced life. And then we have here general ideas about your current path, and we will have other aspects after we get into these first. So let's go and see if we have any visions, and I have one. So I see a lot of flowers, colorful flowers, tiny ones, big ones, all gathered in a bunch, and there is a person arranging them in a really beautiful way. Oh, it's like an ikebana, if you know, the art of arranging flowers so they mean something, so they stimulate our emotional response in a certain way and our eye for beauty and harmony. So I see all of these flowers being arranged in that sort of way by this person, but they are also having a little issue because they are trying to put some water to keep the flowers more, like to keep them bright and shiny and fresh, but they have spilled the water all over the table they were working on, and now they are trying to gather up, but the water just spills all over the place. It's like a running river, never ending. And it's so much. It's overwhelming this person, and they are forgetting about what they needed to do with the flowers. And they try to gather together, to put everything in place, to clean out the table, but they are not doing a very good job. So I see them under the table, feeling that they cannot finish this and that something is against them, or that they are not good at it because of this. It's like their emotional response, it is a bit exaggerated, and they are trying to find a way to deal with this. Well, they are not actually, because I just see them sitting there waiting this out, like waiting the water to dry. Wow, that will take a lot. They are disconsidering their own power to clean this up. They see themselves as always causing troubles and getting themselves into complicated things, and this idea and the things they complicate usually gets in the way of them rearranging their lives in a beautiful way. This seems to get in the way of you being aligned with your soul path. It's kind of an exaggerated emotional response that sometimes happens, and this idea that you're complicating everything, and that you're a troublemaker somehow, or you attract trouble towards you, or complicated situations. But this is kind of like a protection to give you a motivation to stop doing what you were doing. And it's not like you need to blame yourself here. This is something that has to do with the subconscious patterning that you're playing. You may have just learned this from your family. This is what I feel here, because I also see a child doing the same thing, getting themselves into complicated issues and thinking that they cannot handle them because of how maybe the parents react or how their family react when they see them do just that. But this may come into play even in really simple issue like spilling something over the table, because it's like a trigger, and it triggers these things, this emotional response and these patterns, and they play a role in bringing you out of balance and disconnecting you from using your abilities and from being in alignment with yourself. So if you can just look into your life and see this pattern playing out, this will be helpful for you because it will give you a clue as to when you become disconnected. Now, this is not the only trigger that's out there, but this is something to start with. And I am being told that this will be easy to see than other things. And there is a difficulty here also to process feelings, some types of feelings, because I feel them in my throat. Like I cannot even swallow, and it's difficult. It's difficult to swallow the feelings. You may have learned that to bring to swallow your feelings, you know, instead of expressing them somehow, to bring them down inside of you instead of letting them express and disengage, liberating you from all of that weight. Okay, so now that we know that, let's just go and see also the messages from the cards. And we have priority and direction of your soul is the Four of Swords. Here, beautiful card. And then we have priority and direction for you, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Wow, look at the difference in these two images. They're so different. Your soul priority is different than your own priority, because here in your own direction and priority there is a lot of fear and contraction and suppression and disconnection. You may feel easily disconnected even from life or from what is happening around you every day. Maybe you don't have your own place in the world, you don't feel comfortable there. This is what's coming to me right now, and I'm seeing someone upset or disappointed with life sometimes. And you may feel that you're not worthy, or that you cannot get what you need, or that you're not allowed. Yes, that you're not allowed to work on the things that bring you into balance, and that there's always a struggle there. When you want to do something that you really love and like, you find walls, or you find that there is really difficult to do, that there is something like a really big resistance against you, and you may just feel defeated to go into that direction. And we see that you're naked here, and that is so suggestive to me right now of this idea that you are abandoned, or that somehow you feel abandoned and disconnected from your soul path, and that you feel alone and always needing to figure things out on yourself with your own resources, and you don't feel that you have enough resources, time and energy to do all of this. And sometimes you may even feel that The needs of your soul are egocentric. Sometimes you may judge that the needs of your soul are just not something that is worth pursuing, that they are immature, or that they are bringing you into a place where you're unsafe, and this also disconnects you. And I'm seeing someone like an older woman speaking into your ear all of these things. So you may have just learned this or heard this in your life being said by someone who was like your mother or your grandmother, or someone in the feminine side of your family. And you might just have grown up with the idea that soul wishes or desires are unattainable, or just not worth your time and energy, and they are going to bring yourself into trouble. Yes, into trouble, just as in the vision. That person was doing something they really loved, arranging those beautiful flowers in an ikebana, in a really harmonious, amazing way to express. But they got into trouble, and that trouble got them into a state of feeling defeated and overwhelmed, and feeling that they cannot do anything right when it comes to soul path or what they really love inside of them. And that brought them into a state of feeling constricted, and also constricting themselves, because they couldn't find a way to see out of that situation, and they froze somehow, thinking that they are always into trouble when they do these things. So we see here that you feel disconnected from your soul, and let's listen to the messages from the soul path here. Maybe we can realize what your soul desires in this moment for you. I really wish you would calm down and take it easy. I really wish you would just sit for a while and rest, and connect with me, and contemplate, and maybe go out and see the beauty in the world and the beauty in yourself. I am just desiring to feel calm, and to feel at ease with life, and to feel safe in my own mind. Can you help me? Can you help me make this mind of yours something that is appropriate for me to express into? I would like you to just feel that you are supported, because you are. I am here awaiting for you to let me help you. Really, let me help you. I am here with you. You don't have to go on and feel like you're always in trouble. I am not getting you in trouble. I am with you to make you feel happy and to give you whatever you need. Whatever you need. My direction here for you will be that you find a way to understand that those mistakes and troubles that you think you're doing are always fixable, and that you don't have to feel so overwhelmed or guilty about them, and that you're not so guilty, and that you are fine when you do some little mistakes. I mean, sometimes those mistakes for me are just a bundle of joy and surprise and entertainment, you know? How about you see them in that way instead of accusing yourself? How about you take it easy? How about you feel at ease and recognize that I am here in that ease. You will find me in that ease if you wish so. I am here always for you, and I am here open to help you if you would open up to see me, to recognize my help, and to recognize that my first help is calm, rest, peace, and the feeling of being okay with yourself even if you do some mistakes, and the feeling that you are safe in your own mind, that you don't have to put up with all of the judgments coming from all of the other people in your life, that you can let them go and take it easy, that you can purify and calm your mind. This is how I am directing you to do. Just take it easy. So we see here that the priority for your soul is to accept mistakes and to have the strength and the understanding to go further and to stop conflicts inside, to stop conflicts and to stop the judgments and to purify your mind space and to let yourself know that you are calm and safe and that you can find the direction and the connection with your soul in that calmness. And the priority and direction for you is somehow to feel safe in the world and to feel appreciated and loved and to feel the connection with other people and validated and to feel supported in your soul path. But the thing is, you're asking this from other people, and your soul is not necessarily other people. And here, what you need to do is to come back to your soul and cultivate this calmness in your being, in your mind, with your own self. So you don't have to appease the world or make peace with the world, but to remember that those judgments are not really always about you. And that if you do some mistakes, it's fine. You can just go on with your life. Those mistakes do not define you and do not say who you are. You're not a troublemaker. And if you just get out of the table, from beneath the table in the vision, you will see that cleaning that table of water is easy. If you just have the power to see that it is easy, that it's okay for you to clean that up without victimizing yourself, without making a whole lot of drama, let's say, about it, without feeling that you're unredeemable, that you're so guilty that you cannot even clean the table, that you're not worth even to pursue your dreams and your desires. You are. You are, and your soul is sitting here in this calm environment waiting for you to connect. And not necessarily to go towards it, but to open up in the belief that you are connected, that you can be connected, that you can be calm, that you can be worthy of connection, and that you are redeemable, and that you are lovable, and that you can be and purify your heart and your thoughts of judgments that are not needed for you. And if you do this, If you do this, if you let go of other people's ideas of how you should do or what you should do with your life and with what you love, you're not going to betray them. You're not going to betray them because they don't know what you need for your life. You are the one who needs those things, those beautiful arrangements of flowers in your life. They don't have to want them so you can have them. They don't have to want them and admire them so you can have them. So they don't have to validate your soul path, your desires, so you can pursue them. So we see here that you are ready to turn with your face towards your soul here and to start dressing up, because you're not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and you are loved dearly by your soul, and you are welcome to partake in this calmness that your soul may provide you with the direction, because your soul is directing you right now to take things easier and to realize that you don't have to feel in the way that you feel, and that you can work with those feelings and heal them, that you can feel better about yourself. And this disconnection here can also affect how you feel in your body, like your health, your well-being, because it is deeply affecting your material life as well. Like you may feel you don't have energy, resources, enough money, or enough support either way. And this may also influence your deeper wellness and the health of your body. Now let's go here and see other ideas about your path. And we have grounding, go deep and explore your roots, and infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So we see this pour being here, but we are being told that abundance is pouring into your life, but you're not actually looking at what is abundant in your life. I feel that you're fixed on the troublemaking, on what's not working, and you are called to go deep and explore the roots of those feelings and judgments about your path. And when you do that, you will find out that you are being offered a lot of things that you may not be receiving. Like I saw in the vision, that being had all of the necessary flowers, they had all of the skills needed and abilities to make that beautiful ikebana, but they were disconsidering doing that because of some things that happened in their lives, like because they spilled that water and they couldn't contain the consequences of that action or that mistake. So here you are called to make a choice to realize that you can do this in another way, and that you are worthy to go on and use your skills, the skills that you love, and do the things that you love. And if something happens and you do a mistake, where you can just laugh about it for a while and go on with your work. It doesn't have to stop you. It doesn't have to get you into freeze mode. So we see here that you are ready to start to see this pattern, to go deep and explore and ground yourself into real life here. Because if that person would have seen that they have the skills, they have whatever they need They don't need to sit in that freeze mode. They can be grateful for the infinite abundance they have in their lives, and they can stop asking for more because they didn't actually need anything more. They had the skills and the resources, which in this case uh, would be the flowers. Okay, now let's go and see the general direction for you. And we have opposition. We have opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. So we see here that you're in a power struggle between the priority of your soul and your own priorities. It's like you think maybe your soul priorities are not as important, and sometimes I feel that you may think that your soul is asking for you to stop doing what you're doing. Like, for example, your soul is asking you to rest and just take it easy, have some time for yourself, just contemplate. And a part of you is saying, well, I can do that. If I'm gonna do that, who's gonna do this and the other and the other? I don't understand what you want. Why are you doing? Why are you saying this? I don't know how to make that happen, and I don't think it's valuable. So, is this type of power struggle? It doesn't have to be about the thing I mentioned, of course, but it is this type of power struggle and tension between what you feel really inside to do and what you think you should do in your life. And this opposition is, oh, you can see here the opposition in this in in these cards, because this person here is sitting with the back with her back to this person here, and she may say, well, I am alone and naked here, and look at you, how good you are. How about you come here and help me? Just go away from me if you cannot help me in this mode here. But the thing is, what you're asking is for your soul to come and feel like you are, instead of you receiving the invitation to go feel what your soul direction is and what your soul guidance is. And this is not working here as a dialogue as well. So this opposition is actually your direction to see this opposition and to start grounding. What that means is that you just see it and you realize that this opposition and tension exists, and that maybe it doesn't have to be this way, because you're almost ready to do the switch and go towards your soul here, instead of asking for the soul to come into your expression, into your experience here. And if you see this opposition, maybe you will feel that it's not needed. It's not needed. You see here we have this 180 opposition. But the thing is, you're on the same path. You're on the same path, but you're looking in another direction, and your soul is looking just opposite. And this is why it feels like your soul is just pulling on you really hard into a new direction, and maybe really overwhelming at times. But if you just turn around and look, you will find the easiness that your soul is suggesting. You will find that rest, and you will find that you will have more energy. Okay, so this opposition is actually your direction, because it helps you understand your direction. because this tension is there for you to gather the energy to turn around and just walk towards your soul. And there will be soon a moment where you will be doing just that. And that will come when your protection, because here your personality and many parts of you desire to feel safe, and your soul doesn't seem to feel safe for you, like your soul priority and path. But when you will feel safe here, and that's coming soon, I feel that in just a couple of months you will feel so much more safe, because you will make that decision. It's not like something will happen that's really amazing, but that you will make that decision inside of you, that it's okay to feel safe about your soul direction, and maybe you don't have to jump in it 100% immediately. You can do it step by step. You don't have to rest for a whole day. You can just take 5 minutes to breathe. You can just start with that. You don't have to do radical changes here to satisfy your soul. Okay, we will leave this here and let's see the first steps. And we have quieting the mind and a merry motive. So we see that your first steps is to work on those judgments and to quiet your mind. This in your case here means to let go of listening all of the time to those judgments, and to maybe your family, and to those people who are repeating over and over those judgments upon the path of your soul. And by doing that, this doesn't mean to shut them off. This means to say, well, no thank you, I have heard this, it's just not useful for me. No thanks, I'm fine. I'm just gonna do my own thing from now on. And at first, this is going to cause maybe an inner rebellion because they're gonna be like, why? Why you're not listening to us anymore? I mean, we have been helping you so much, and you've always been with us, and we've always been with you, and now you don't want to listen anymore? So it will be a bit of a conflict there, but that conflict is not there for you to be defeated again and overwhelmed, but it is for you to forgo, to let go, to understand the motives behind that conflict, to understand that those motives are not your motives anymore. They just don't matter to you as much anymore. You don't have to entertain those types of judgments inside of you. And you can tell them, thank you, I can understand your support. It has been really great until now, but you can go and support someone else. Now I just don't feel like I need you, and I need something else right now. And I thank you for all of your work, but you can go now. You are free. And this is how you free yourself from those judgments. This is really beautiful here. This is really beautiful here. Okay, let's go and see the focus for you, so you can be aligned or get into alignment with the path of your soul. And we have well-being and healing. Wow! So we have that your focus here is on your well-being and on your healing. Your soul really desires that you take the path of healing and well-being, that you feel okay with yourself, that you're healthy, that you know that you can heal all of the patterns that are bringing you down, all of those emotional dramatic things, and the baggage, the emotional baggage. You can heal, and you are invited to work and be focused on what's good for you, and let go of all of the things, the judgments that say what's good for you. because you know what is good for you. And you are invited here to follow that. Because if you don't do what is good for you, then nobody is going to actually understand what's good for you and what you need and what makes you happy, so they can provide you with that as well. So do not expect that others will know what to give you if you're not really anchored in knowing what's good for you and what makes you happy and healed and healthy. So here your focus is on healing and well-being, while the direction is for you to take it easy with the opposition and the struggle and the tension with your soul path. Because first, this is what you need. You need to heal and let go of the judgments and quiet your mind. And then this opposition will not feel as harsh. You will see it, you will start working with it, you will not beat yourself about it, and it will start to be easier and easier for you to walk the path of your soul. So now let's make it even easier for you to start this. So how to start to be aligned with your soul? So we see here that you need to quiet your mind and work on your well-being and healing. So the first thing in mind that I've already mentioned is for you to make breathing exercises. And for example, you can start with a really easy exercise, 5 minutes of deep breathing. And you can do this deep breathing in an open window looking outside. You can do this at night, for example, looking at the sky, breathing fresh air, or really in the morning when the birds are singing. So you can refresh your mind with the new fresh air. So 5 minutes, you can just start doing this every single day, and this will start to put you into alignment with quieting your mind and then healing and well-being. And after that, you can of course take more care about your health, see what you can do there, see what you can change to feel better about yourself, see what methods of healing you can employ that are in alignment with your soul, that are not forcing you to do something, but they are supporting you to heal. Find those healing methods that support your body health and healing. Okay, so these are the messages for you, pile 1. May you find a way to get aligned with the path of your soul and be happy and okay and healthy with in your life with yourself. And may you find this positive courage, because you can do all of this and you are supported and loved and taken care of. If you open up, you will find all of that love, you will find all of that calmness being available to you. So all of my love to you and to your process. I am sure that you are going to do just great on this path, that you're going to find this healing method, and you're going to quiet these judgments and find connection with your soul, because that connection is there always for you to find. Now, if you've enjoyed this reading, go ahead and let me know in the comments about your experience. You are also invited to click the like button, to subscribe if you haven't already, to click the notifications bell so you get notified as soon as I post something new. And also you can join the Telegram channel, where you can tell me about the types of readings that you like or that you would like to see on this channel. Until next time, may you find peace, may you find well-being and healing, love and wisdom to you. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You've chosen this beautiful rose quartz sphere. And I feel love here in this pile. And also love for life, for the earth. And a sense of release and relaxation. A sense of looking at life and accepting it as it is. Yes. A sense of ease when you see other people and what they are doing. A sense of letting go of so much judgment. And a sense of sharing more love with the world. Okay. Then, first I'm going to go into the visions that I receive. Then we're going to listen to the messages of the cards. And at the end, I will come up with a really simple exercise or steps for you to start getting realigned with your soul, if that is the case in your reading. Now, with this reading, we are going to see if you are on the right path, aligned with the path of your soul. And here we are going to see the priority and direction of your soul, the priority and direction of yourself, of your persona. And here we have some general things about your path, and we're going to have other aspects as well. So let's go now into the visions, and I have one vision, and I see someone walking on a road, paved road. It's a street, but they are out in the wild. This is the word that I'm getting. They are out in the wilderness. All I can see around this road is just a bunch of vegetation, like desert vegetation, tundra vegetation, bushes, and all sorts of little types of plants, and really small animals. And this person is walking towards a mountain. So I see a mountain, really big one, on the left side of the street or the road, and a smaller one on the right side. And they are just going on this path. And they feel no hurry. They are not in a hurry. They're just walking, taking in the scenery, looking at everything around them. They're kind of bored of everything that they see around them. And they know that they're gonna get to that mountain, and maybe there they're gonna find some people or a town, but they're not in a hurry, and it's like same old. Everything is like the same thing. It's a boring experience, and they are not hurrying up to just feel different. They think that once they get to that mountain, it's gonna be the same. It's just like life is just life. It's just as it is. I'm just not gonna struggle because, well, what's the use? What am I doing? It's this state of apathy. That's what I feel here. It's like the heart chakra has been closed off in a boring experience, and it's like it is stuck there in this apathy. Yeah, it's okay, life's okay, but well, it's just same stuff every day. I just don't see how I can feel happy with this. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I can say that I'm happy, but well, it's this state of apathy. And we can see that this is in contrast with what I felt before, because I feel that this person has moments of feeling in that way, that taking life in an easier way, that it's beautiful, that it is comfortable, that they feel loved in the world. But those states are not common, let's say. The other state, with the apathetic state, it's more common than the other one. And it's also the thing of taking life easy. This may also feel boring, because if we take this into an exaggerated form where everything is easy, laid back, we get into boredom. Nothing is excited anymore. Everything is bland. Everything is more of the same. And this is the state you get when you... This is actually a consequence of feeling so much openness and love. There is a time when you close, when it's too much to handle, when that openness feels like nothing anymore, overwhelming, and closing the heart chakra, closing the heart a little bit. So, well, you may feel something different, but it's not helping. So what is this telling me? Is that you're connected with your soul, you're on this path. I don't see another path there. I don't see another road. So you're with your soul on the same road, but you're perceiving it differently than your soul. And you're looking for things to be in a certain way. And your soul is guiding you, so you're in this state of constantly trying to understand your connection with your soul path. You're not that as convinced of it. This is what I feel here, that you may doubt your path, or that you may doubt that this state of openness is useful. And this boring state comes when you don't actually know how to go on, and how to handle this, and how to understand this path. And you may feel that you're limited to just feel love or feel okay. This is what, yes. You may feel that, well, yeah, I'm okay, but even this state of being okay is boring. And you may feel that you're limited to feel only the higher aspects of love, but you're not. And by opening up more to hold also all of the range of feelings with compassion, then you will get more excitement into your life. Okay, now let's go further and see priority of the soul here. And we have the sun. Wow, this is so beautiful. And we have the Three of Cups as your priority. So from these two cards, again, you are connected. You know about the fact that you are connected with your soul. You collaborate. You go on the same path, but you take it in different ways, and you have, of course, different ideas. So let's listen and see what messages do we get from these two aspects. I want to shine, whatever that is for you. I want you to feel comfortable to shine. I want you to open up and let me fill you up with more things, with more experiences, so you find out how to bring more light into your world and how to make that light be exciting, and how to have love in a way that is not boring or apathetic, and how to express love in a way that is satisfying for both of us. I am willing to teach you how to take this with ease and how to heal your inner child. So your inner child may bring back that childish enthusiasm, so that enthusiasm may fill your life with even more love and may make life even more beautiful. So I am here to guide you and to give you the idea that my direction is yours. I want you to feel happy, to find love in this world, to be okay with yourself, to love yourself. And I want you to have people around you that love you with all that you are, with everything that you can offer, and even if you cannot offer anything to them in some moments. I desire for you and through you to experience so much love and to experience being free in the world, being free to choose the love that I want to experience, and being free to play. Being free to play, yes, with many types of human interactions, and being free to accept my body and the pleasures it brings, and being free to experience the pleasures of this life. I do not condemn you for anything that you do. I wish to express, I wish to experience through you everything that you think love can bring. And whatever way you feel to express, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. I am letting you free because I wish to be surprised in this lifetime. And I wish for you to open up so you can be guided more, and you will see that I am easy on you. I don't want to interfere a lot. I am gentle, and I wish you to be more free and even more enthusiastic in experiencing life and human interaction and love, whatever shape, form those may come into. And whenever you feel guilt in experiencing a type of human interaction, please know that I am here to remind you that this experience is valuable to me. That I am really excited because you have lived all of that. And I am really excited to guide you into something better if that is what you wish. That is what you wish, and your wish will come true if you believe in me. If you follow the guidance I will give you through really deep and flashes of intelligence or flashes of inspiration. So we see here how kindly your soul is telling you that you are free to experience in love, that you are invited to be really open to all kinds of experiences and interactions with people, and that you are also supported to explore pleasures in this world, pleasures of the body, pleasures of the soul, pleasures of whatever type or kind you feel, and also to feel okay and celebrate everything that you do by enhancing your life with experience. This is so amazing to see. I mean, this guidance that came from your soul is so calming and reassuring, so you can just go on with your experiences without guilt or shame, without thinking that you're going to sin, or that you're going to do some kind of trouble in your life, that you're going to be I don't know, diminished because of those experiences. Because somehow the person that I saw in the vision walking on the road, that person was thinking they had enough of experience, that everything was the same, that they couldn't think of something more. But your soul here tells you to embrace creativity in your life and really be artistic with how you live your life, and understand yourself and your urges and your deep desires, and to go for it. Whatever you desire deeply, go for it. This is what your soul is telling you here, and to let go of all of those things that make your happiness feel wrong, that make your pleasure feel guilty, that make your desires feel unwelcomed in the world. Your soul here is to shine through your experiences. And this is why your soul desires and is hungry for experience in this realm, and is giving you like the freedom to choose whatever you want, and is actually telling you to ask and to go for it. Okay, let's go and see here general things about your path. And we have great adventure, take a risk, venture forward, and the mystic healer with healing energy flows through you. So we have healing energy flowing through you, and I feel that this healing energy is also sexual energy. So sexual healing energy is flowing through you, and that is really creative of experiences and great adventures in your life. And you are in this great adventure, so venture forward, take more risks to bring new experiences, because that person on that road, that path was without any type of danger or risk or new experiences. There was nothing new on that path. In the distance, at the mountain ranges, well, they may find something new, but if you still are in that apathy, then you're not going to be able to take the risks to venture forward and have new experiences. Know that this healing energy that's flowing through you is the energy of the sun here, the energy of your soul desiring to express forward, pushing you forward to more expression and to more experiences. And they will always be there to heal your divine team, to heal you, and to help you go through different types of adventures in your life. And you will be really grateful for having the courage to go through all of these experiences with the help of your soul. So know that you are supported to take and venture into new experiences, and to enhance the desires that you wish to explore. Now let's go and see here the direction that brings you closer to your soul path. And we have 2 cards for you for this pile. And we have fire, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. And then the South Node, destined to release. So I hear that it is time for you to let go of that apathy and of all of those things that you experienced before, and also about considering yourself as a sinner. Now, this concept of sin exists in different types of religions and spiritual paths in many colors and in many shapes. So it doesn't matter if you're not a Christian or if you are, because this concept of feeling sinful exists in all spiritual paths. So right now what I'm hearing in this pile is that it is time to release the concept of sin. And this doesn't mean that you shouldn't be ethical or moral, but that the punishment needs to be released. The punishment of experience, the punishment of adventure needs to be released. And again, the direction here is fire, is for you to ignite. We see that the sun here is the path of your soul, and your soul desires to be seen and to be perceived and to be shown and to be visible through the light, to how you express. And here you are called to have confidence, optimism, and to be brave and take a risk and venture in all of the desires that you see fit to explore. And have this passion to live life again and let go of that apathy. Okay, let's go further and see here the first steps for you to take. And let's just arrange this a bit. Okay, and we have let it go and shining through. So we see here that the first steps again is for you to let it go, to let it go, to let it go. We see here again the soft note and also let it go. Let that go, whatever was in the past that closed your heart. That closed your heart towards new experiences, towards new people, towards love. Whatever heartbreak you have passed through, it's the time to let it go. Whatever disappointments in love, whatever disappointments with other people, it's time to let that go. And it doesn't mean you need to forgive or forget them, but that forgiving yourself for having the experience, because you're not guilty for having the experience. You can let that go. This heart chakra that is affected by the past. So this is the time to put the past to rest, to let go of all the people that hurt you or all of the situations that made you feel uncomfortable or sinful or ashamed or not being able to express in the way that you felt, or not being able to be who you wanted to be, or experience the type of relationship that you wanted to experience. You are ready to shine through, to let go of all of the past things and really embody more of the light of your soul. You are getting ready for that by accepting and letting go of this concept of sin, and also of the heartache, of the problematic things that closed your heart in the past, and just become yourself, really safe within yourself and safe to experience life in the way that you see fit, because your soul here is telling you that it is time to be yourself. It is time to be your soul, to embody more and more of it into your life without guilt or shame. Okay, let's go and see the focus for you. This focus is the one that will keep you aligned with your soul, and we have justice and love. Wow, justice and love. So there is something here in the past that needs to be fixed so you can love yourself again and open up to love again and open up to other people in your life to come towards you and open up to reconciliation and forgiveness for yourself and others. So this is the focus for you for a while, to love yourself, to shine that love, and to find out what needs to be closed, what needs to be resolved, what needs closure from the past, so you can let that go, so you can be freed from the chains of the past. So now let's see how to make this really easy for you. What to do and how to start this process. So we see here that there is a lot of emphasis on release and let go, and on feeling the pleasure, on feeling love, on feeling loved. So let's go and bring forward some steps or an exercise to enhance this in your life. And I see someone with a bowl of water and putting just the blooms of the flowers in the water. And this is like a ritual of beauty. They are making beauty water. You know, it's like the water gets imbued with the beauty of the flowers, and then they use the water to wash their face. Wow, I've never seen this before. I think I'm gonna take this and just use it for myself as well. This is so interesting. So put tiny beautiful flowers, the kind that you really love and that you're extremely attracted to, into the water, and let that sit there for a few hours. You can also put the water on a windowsill to take a little bit of sun rays, but not too much, so that the flowers get dried up. So just a little bit of sunlight, and then again a little bit of moonlight as well, maybe 3 hours of sunlight, or just leave it there for the day and then again leave it there for the night, so that the water is imbued with the light of the sun and the beauty of the moon, and all of the beauty of the flowers get imbued into the water as well. And just put that intention there, that this water is to concentrate beauty and love. Love from the flowers, beauty from the flowers, and love and beauty from the sun and the moon. And then just use this water to wash your face in the morning, for example, or in the evening. Like you can also put it into a spray and spray it on your face during the day to refresh yourself. Yes, and this will also make it to be like a beauty ritual, love ritual for yourself, and it will bring you like a state of self-love and also as excitement that you're doing this, and refreshment. And also this is a cleaning ritual as well, to clean all of the psychic ties and all of the debris of old relationships. You can put that intention there in the water as well, to be also clearing all debris of relationships as you spray yourself with it. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay, so these are the messages for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, then go ahead and let me know in the comments about your experience. You can also click the like button and let me know that you love these types of readings. Then you are invited to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you get notified as soon as I put something new. You are also invited on the Telegram channel, where you can also speak to me and tell me what types of readings you would like to see on this channel. Until the next time, I wish you all of the best, all of the love in the world. May you enhance your connection with your soul and learn to welcome love in another way in your life. Until next time, where I hope I will see you again, love and wisdom. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You've chosen this quartz pyramid with tourmaline inserts. Now, as I am connected with this energy of this pile, what I feel is resistance. Resistance to moving forward, trying to find a way to move or to push yourself to move. It is like an obligation. This is what I feel. That resistance is actually an obligation, a pressure, pressuring yourself to do something, to take action towards something, to practically push yourself in a certain direction. And this energy is agitated and creates resistance as you try to move forward in life. Now let's go ahead and see the visions. Then I will convey the messages of the cards, and at the end I will try to come up with a few very simple steps or an exercise to get you going and towards getting more aligned with your soul. Because today we are talking about and exploring if you are on your right track, if you are on your soul path, if you are aligned. And we will see here this aspect speaking about your soul priorities and your soul's direction. And here we will have your direction and priorities, and here some general aspects for your path. Okay, now I am having difficulties because I feel this agitated energies trying to come out, and this resistance trying to come out as well. And there are a lot of nuances to this energy, and there is a part of it which is really low, disappointing sadness, and another part of it which is really joy and beauty. And they are kind of struggling together here to find out who's gonna win, either the sadness or the joy and the happiness. Okay, so this conflict is visible right now for you. Let's go and see the vision. We have a vision for this pile. And what I see here is something being drawn on my screen, because I see it like I'm looking at a screen right now. And something is getting drawn, like lines of color. And I see them like they're constructed by a program, so not painted by you, automatically drawn. They are drawn in a beautiful pattern at first, kind of flowery pattern, nature. And then it gets to be really complicated, and I cannot understand what is this drawing about. And it continues and continues, adding layer after layer after color and nuances, and it just becomes something without any any meaning. It is difficult to understand what is this, because it is not like a painting that you are drawing. It's something, oh, like, yes, it looks like save screensaver, like a screensaver. Those types of curly thingies going on and on and on, doing nothing but just preserving energy for the computer and time, maybe. What I feel from here is this type of waiting to be guided, or waiting for something to happen so you can move into the right direction. There is an idea of saving your time or your energy until you know further things, so you can understand where to go. But while you are waiting, you're kind of getting into this resistant mode, where maybe you are spiraling and trying to figure out the direction, impatient, trying to push yourself to actually find the direction, trying to do all sorts of things in a state of non-acceptance about the waiting, about the guidance to maybe sit for a while and not necessarily wait without doing anything, but connect with yourself in a state of calm and without desiring to control the direction you are going into, or to know the direction you are going into, and without the desire to control so much how your energy flows and towards what your energy flows. And this resistance is there because you are meant to stay into this state for a while, into this state of waiting. Well, it's not a state per se of waiting. It is like you're in some type of room and you've taken a time out, and in this room you are meant to stay here for a while and prepare. It's like a preparation room, and before you open the door and go into the other space, you are meant to sit here and prepare and connect with yourself deeply and with your soul, so you know how to be guided, how to let yourself be guided and supported on your way, instead of trying you to control, letting your soul tell you what and how to engage your energy. And this restriction is meant to help you liberate more of your energy. It's meant to help you break some of your constrictions and rules that no longer help you, so you can be free and joyous to go on and follow your soul's path. And we see this complication and also the extremes that I talked about in the beginning of joy and sadness, and that conflict inside of also moving or staying, of also joy and sadness, of also restriction and resistance, is this push and pull kind of tension here. Okay, now let's go and see the messages of the cards. And we have Six of Cups, the desire and the priority and the direction of your soul. And we have the Eight of Wands as your priority and direction. Wow! Now immediately these pictures show us a lot more, and I'm actually forgetting the vision that I saw. I'm trying to remember it right now. Oh, it was about the screensaver. Yeah. Okay. We see here this desire of your soul to just sit for a while and play. Play like a child and let go of all of the responsibilities and the sorrows and the desires of the world and just enjoy. Enjoy life as it is without actually desiring anything else, without moving forward, without desiring to achieve, without desiring to have goals to go towards, but just play, just sit around and play and just be with who you are, looking back, looking forward, sitting in the present moment, completely engaged with the present moment and engaged with the people in your life and engaged with expressing and exchanging love, understanding, kindness, compassion, love, and sharing one another and sharing one another's experiences of life through play and through being without a care in the world. Your soul would like to just revel and be in the state of love, in harmony and healing with oneself, accepting life as it is and seeing life through the lens of love, just being there for you, just being there for you, looking at you as you play in the world, looking at you as you try to express and grow, looking at you with kindness, with so much love, uh, looking at you like you're just a wonder of the world. I feel so much love and kindness coming from your soul here. It's just so amazingly loving and caring. I feel like someone is just hugging me right now with this energy. It's just so beautiful to feel this. And I hope you feel that way at times. And you just let the energy of your soul hug you and hold you close in love and tenderness. And you start seeing yourself as a child in the arms of your soul, as a child who is looking for expression, playfulness, desire, fulfillment, but as a child as well, looking for guidance from your soul, from your guides. So here, your soul is desiring as a direction for you to feel and be more in the state of love in the present moment, and that is all. Be simple about it, be kind about it. Learn how to be there in the present without asking for more, without asking for achievements, without feeling in lack about something. Enjoying human interaction and exchange of love, enjoying sharing feelings with other people, no matter the feelings, no matter the experiences, trying to heal as being in balance with your emotional self. Your soul desires for you to feel in love with yourself and also open to heal deeply your emotions and your past, to really be okay with the people in your past and what has happened, and also to remember your soul mission. This is another direction that your soul is implying, that you search for in your play. Also, what is that essence inside of you? And that you let yourself be guided by the energy, loving and caring energy of your soul and your spirit guides. And that you play. Your soul desires for you to play and to be connected with the present moment and to let go of looking so much in the past or in the future, and just enjoy life as it is with another being, with other people. Your soul desires this interaction with people, the sharing of love, tenderness, and emotions, and also spiritual interaction and artistic expression. You may find yourself drawn towards artistic expression or some kind of human interaction. And your priority here is to achieve as much as possible, as soon as possible, to get to your target. We see this road here ahead of you. You think you don't have enough time to get to the end of it, and you would like to hurry up and do your job. Hurry up once for all. Just go on that road, achieve, move, control if you can. But at the same time, a part of you is really connected with your soul. And you know that you need to let go of that desire to push yourself, to pressure yourself, to resist this soul direction of sitting in place and playing and getting to know who you are and remembering who you are. And this idea that you need to get somewhere, it's already on its way. I mean, I think you have pushed so much that you are on your way to achieving whatever you have put in your mind. But the thing is, you feel this resistance, and you may think that, life is against me somehow, or something is happening that's holding me back. Well, it's this desire of your soul that's keeping you in that antechamber, the preparation chamber I've mentioned in the beginning. That resistance for you to wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. Maybe this is not your path. Maybe this is not what you would like to achieve, and maybe this is not the time to do this. Just take a bit. Just take a bit and enjoy life. Enjoy life. It's like you've lost your joy trying to reach some kind of goal or some kind of achievement. It's like you've lost yourself, and your soul is just watching you, trying to run and run and run, and your soul is letting you do all of that, of course, but it is also waiting for you to come back and gently nudging you with resistance to understand that you may be wanting to listen to guidance more often. And just know that you're not important just because you achieved something. You don't have to achieve something so your soul is satisfied. You don't have to be the best so your soul is satisfied. You don't have to implode so much or with pressure. You don't have to be pushing yourself in this way to reach something. This is what your soul is trying to convey to you, that you are valuable without your achievements, that you don't have to do so much, and this is not coming from your soul. But this doesn't mean that you shouldn't pursue your goals. No, but if you get into connection with your soul direction, that path, this path here, will be much more pleasurable and joyful for you. You will not have to struggle between low sadness and joy anymore. That conflict will not be there anymore. And you will see all of this as an enjoying or as a playful moment for you, as an adventure, as a really beautiful expression of your life. You will not be in that desire of power or control or strength or achievement, and instead you will be just enjoying life, and you will let that drive you until you reach your goals. So here you are more connected with your soul than you think, and right now you're actually into this antechamber where you learn more about your connection with your soul and what your soul would like of you and how your soul would like to express in this world. So in that antechamber you are actually being prepared to engage with life in another way and to see your path in another way. And that screensaver will be on until you will reach another level of connection with your soul, so you are more at ease in your path, so you are more in your state of joy on your path, and so you are healed in that conflict, and you enjoy more the interactions with other people and sharing love and emotion, and also that you enjoy more emotional stability in your life instead of trying to push yourself towards a kind of a path. So right now in that antechamber, you are experiencing this process through which you will get to another level of connection, and then the screensaver will be gone and the new direction will be visible. But until then, you will not have that much clarity on your direction, and it is okay, it is fine. You do not need to know that direction until you prepare for it and until you get into accord with your soul on the direction, because your will matters. Your ideas of what you want to achieve matter to your soul. Everything matters to your soul because your soul wants you to be happy. It wants you to play and enjoy life, because this is how your soul will experience more and more enjoyment by actually living. So you will get to be in accord more with yourself, with your soul, through this process, and this will take a while, and it will take a few months at least. Well, maybe 2-3 months, but that depends on how much you struggle, how much you resist to all of this. Now let's see here. And we have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. And fogged in, go slow and take time. Go slow and take time. Take time for passion and pleasure and savoring your life. This is why you're fogged in. This is why you're confused. So you turn around and learn how to have some passion and pleasure in your own life instead of just running and running towards some achievements. This is why you're in that resistance. And we see this in these two beautiful cards here, that your soul really desires for you to have pleasure in your path, and your resistance is there for you to learn this. So you are kindly asked to have more fun, to just enjoy more, to find ways to express your pleasure and your passion, and to find ways to play. Either if you are playing with children or playing with adults, find a way to play and have fun, and just enjoy the present moment. Okay, let's go further and see here a direction for you. And we have Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging and renewing. So your direction is this. We see the fog here as well, and water, and skull here, transformation. So this antechamber you are in is also to help you transform the way you connect with feelings, your intensities, and to expose a lot of things that are dormant inside of you, that need to be activated, so you can have passion and pleasure without feeling guilty and without resisting to it, without disconsidering that passion and pleasure, and to have this moment of exposing that you deserve all of that, and that you can purge and renew all of those things that inside of you are rejecting passion and pleasure in your life, and are disconsidering or judging your desire or your soul's desire for passion and pleasure. And you may feel guilty here because Scorpio deals also with taboo and sexual things or issues that may be hidden, and trauma, sexual trauma, for example, and rejection, and this consideration of expression of sensuality, for example, and all sorts of things that may reject pleasure or may consider passion and pleasure as wrong or as something to be dealt with in some kind of way. So here your direction is to just let that go, to express more, and yes, tap into those places inside of you that are dormant, that have been repressed, rejected, or traumatized, and tap in there with kindness and love, not necessarily to fix something, but to just liberate those places, love them, and for you to bring more pleasure and love into your life. You don't have to go there with a goal in your mind to heal everything at once. That can also be a pressure that is not needed in this moment. Okay. So we see, and I feel this call here, this needed call for desire to express more in whatever way, in the wrong ways. Maybe create some kind of a sacred space or find a circle of people where you can liberate and express freely all kind of stuff you couldn't express. You can do this in your house, in your home. And I think I will give you this exercise in the end. Now let's see the first steps. And we have exposed and revealed, and the oracle's gift. Oh, and your first steps is to let go of shame of being exposed and revealed as non-conforming or not within the bound of law or the rules of society. The shame of being different or of being misunderstood or of being someone who is undesirable by some people or labeled in some way by some people. This is the shame that makes us diminish ourselves and feel that we are wrong, that we as a being don't have the right to exist or don't have the right to be seen how we are in our own beauty, in our own expression. And this first step for you is to actually take a look at yourself with kind eyes. To, for example, look in the mirror and maybe look at yourself with love. Yes, just look at yourself with love in your eyes and maybe say to yourself, I love you. You know what? I love you. It doesn't matter how you look here, how your body behaves, how your mind thinks. Whatever you do, I love you. Whatever you think you've done in the past, I love you. Whatever you think you will do in the future, I love you. And however you try to express, I love you. You know, your soul speaks so beautifully. I'm just feeling so much love for you right now. And being exposed and revealed, sometimes we are afraid to look at ourselves because we will see the judgments of other people instead of seeing ourselves, instead of seeing our soul, instead of seeing our divinity. We will see the stains other people have projected on our own being. We will see those stains instead of ourselves, and we will think that we are wrong, that we are ugly, that we are undeserving, that we may just be so ugly that we don't deserve anything, and that if other people see this, they will reject us, and that is shame. Okay, now the oracle's gift here, the first step here, another step is to look around yourself, because you have a lot of signs. Now this reading is also a big sign for you to come back to your soul and its love, and understand that whatever resistance you feel right now, it is out of love. It's the protection of your soul. And another step for you is to see the signs around you as messages from your soul and as messages from your divine team, your spiritual guides, and to take them into account, to stop ignoring them, and to just open yourself to those things, those intuitions and those signs actually having meaning for you. Actually having guidance for you instead of being just some random occurrences in your life. So see the signs around you. You have many signs. Your soul is leaving you signs, and also all of your spirit guides. They are constantly like planting signs, so you may see them, and so you may perceive that you are supported and loved. Now let's go and see the focus to have to maintain or increase connection with your soul. And we have inspiration and boundaries. Oh, wow. So we see the boundaries that you need to form around yourself. And you are in that antechamber to understand that you need boundaries and to understand those boundaries that need to be formed so you can connect more with yourself and who you are. And inspiration, focus yourself on the inspiration that you're getting, because you are receiving a lot of inspiration. You may, as I said before, be called to do something artistic or really pleasurable, to do something that you feel passionate about. Just go and do that. Follow your inspiration, because that inspiration is part of your creative powers and your connection with your soul. And be inspired to have more passion and more pleasure in your life. And just sit in the place that you are now, to savor your life, to take your time. You don't have to rush through life so rapidly, trying to achieve all sorts of things. Limits are helpful and also healthy. Limits can help you keep yourself into balance and not exaggerate with work or achievements. And also, boundaries will provide some discipline in your life, so you can have, for example, more time for yourself, to follow your inspirations, to follow your soul, to understand who you are, and so on. Okay, now let's make this even simpler and see some tiny steps to start with to connect more with your soul. And I have mentioned a few things in this reading already, but just let's see to make it really, really, really simple this time. Okay. So yes, the first exercise that I've already expressed here is speaking in the mirror to yourself. But at first, this may be really difficult. So at first, just look in the mirror and look at yourself with love, with loving eyes. And you can say to yourself, it's okay. You are loved no matter what you do. You don't have to do so much. No matter what you do, you are loved. And to calm yourself, to speak to yourself with calm and tenderness and say, you know what? I can take a few moments for myself and just feel love for myself. I can enjoy a few moments with a child, if you have children or cousins or some sort of children in your family, and just enjoy that youthful enthusiasm. I can do just that. I don't have to run my whole life until the end of it. And I can just take my time and go slow. And then there was another exercise mentioned here. And it was about exploring, purging, and renewing the old things. But I'm not gonna go there right now if it doesn't come. So let's see if that comes, like this one came again or not. So I'm told that that exercise is too complicated and to just leave you with this one, because even though it's so simple, it will require a lot from you to actually make it. So be encouraged to do this, to really go and look at yourself with tenderness and love, and to permit yourself those few moments alone looking at yourself in the mirror. You don't have to be naked, you don't have to be in a certain way. Just stay with yourself and look at yourself with love, and that is all. And you can do this. Be sure that you can do this. You can speak and look at yourself with love. You are supported to do that, and you are encouraged to do that. If you feel alone when you do that, just know that you're not, that through your eyes, your soul is looking at you, and through your hands and your ears, your guides are whispering for you to have this courage to love yourself as much as they love you. Okay, so these are the messages for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, then go ahead and let me know in the comment area about your experience. You can also like the video and let me know that you love these types of messages. Then you are also invited to subscribe if you haven't already, and to click the notifications bell so you get notified as soon as I post something new. You are also welcomed to join the Telegram channel, where you can also pitch in and tell me what kind of readings would you like to see me doing here on this channel. Until next time, where I hope I will see you again, all of the love and all of tenderness to you. May you find this courage to look at yourself with love, to follow your inspiration, to set the healthy boundaries in your life, and to walk your life with passion and pleasure. Until next time, love and wisdom. Hi Pile 4, welcome to your reading. You've chosen this citrine crystal. What I feel here as energy is effort. The effort to do something in life. Not necessarily to achieve, but just to do the daily chores or the daily stuff that we do every single moment. And this effort to climb the obstacles of life. This is a useful effort. It is the kind of effort that activates us to have the courage to go and face obstacles and surpass them and go through them on the other side. And this type of effort is beneficial also because it builds our determination and inner trust and confidence. But I also feel exhaustion, and this idea that sometimes this effort is too much, that sometimes life asks from you and takes from you too much, and that maybe you're not easily desiring to give in that moment, and that you're not ready for that change, and that resistance creates more effort and exhaustion. But there is some kind of also feeling good state, because this effort brings you a lot of things that are beneficial in your life, and you appreciate it, and you appreciate yourself and what you've done so far. You appreciate where you are right now and what you've created in your life. And you feel guided, and you also feel that you're helped sometimes without you even knowing, but you perceive it. There are moments where you look back and you perceive and you understand, well, here I've been helped, because look at what has happened, and I couldn't have done that. And you realize that you are helped and supported throughout all of this, and that the efforts that you make are beneficial, and you're a courageous person, that you don't just shy away from obstacles, and you have this courage to move on and move on. And even if you look back and you're sad sometimes, you still have this optimism about yourself that says inside of you, you know what, I'm gonna make the best of it, and whatever has been, and I'm gonna take what I can and is useful, and I'm gonna make the best of it, and I'm gonna find more joy in my life. Even if there is effort, I still feel joy and accomplishment here in this energy. Now let's see the vision. We will take a look at the visions, then the messages from the cards, and at the end I will make it really simple for you to start getting into alignment with your soul by coming up with a few steps or a simple exercise for you to do. Okay, now let's go to the visions first. And we have one vision and I see clouds. So let's just follow the clouds for a while. It is like I am looking through a window of an airplane, but I cannot see that. I'm just trying to explain to you the vision and how I see things. It's that level of height, but not over the clouds, but within them. And I can see movement within the clouds. So this point of attention, of consciousness, is moving through the clouds and looking at the earth, and also looking forward. And this is a point of view of consciousness that is okay with itself, and it is exploring. Let's go and see what is next. And now I see some kind of a castle, crystal castle, that is in the clouds. Wow, so beautiful. And I see this point of consciousness going there and then materializing into a body. And I see a person enjoying this so much, and then going into this realm with this castle, speaking with the people there and the animals and all sorts of beings that are there. These beings are different than the beings here. and they are speaking with them just like they are in their own home. They feel at home here. They really feel at home here. And they go inside the castle and they go into a room. And this room is created, wow, I've never seen a room like this. It has so many layers, like levels, in the same room. It's hard to explain this. It's like you have multiple shelves, but the shelves are extremely big, like you can sit on them and have a bed on that shelf. And various things. And it's mind-boggling because you can sit in reverse even in this room. Whew. Okay, a lot of imagination here. You have a lot of imagination. You're a really imaginative person and creative person. Okay, and they are enjoying this room like a puzzle. They are really curious to play the puzzle and just change the room in so many ways so they can enjoy it in different times, and also with friends, inviting all sorts of beings and fairies and little gnomes, earth gnomes, and all sorts of birds that I've never seen, and all sorts of beings, like energetical beings as well, all having a blast. And it's like a party in this room. It's really so loving everything. I feel so much love here, and they all share their lives. This is what they're doing. They are sharing their experiences in their own realms. That is so interesting. And you're doing the same. You're sharing your experience with these beings here. Wow! Like you are telling them about your life here on earth. And some of them live here as well and have lives here, and they are telling you about their experiences. And some have lives in other realms and they are expressing those experiences. And it is such a joyous exchange, and you are creatively inspired by all of those experiences. That's so amazing. Okay, now this has been such an experience for me as well to see this. What I'm getting from here is that you're really connected with your soul, even more than you're connected with this earth. Yep, it's like you're connected more with the spiritual realms than with this earthly realm. This is strange. Like, when I said this, I realized that Earth is another spiritual realm. It's only us that we are seeing these differences because maybe of the heaviness here. But anyways, what I see here is that you're really connected with your spirit guides and with your soul and with your incredible spiritual realms and friends on the other side, and you're speaking with them maybe all of the time without even knowing. Even in your dreams you might just go there and express and speak with these beings about your experience here on earth and share experiences, and come back here and maybe use those experiences to get you inspired and creative here. Ooh. Okay, so this is what I see here. You're really connected more with your soul. But the thing is, here we are speaking about you being connected with your soul path here on earth. So that is another thing. We will see more. Let's go to the cards here. And we have, for your soul priority and direction, the Four of Pentacles. And for your priority and direction, 5 of Wands. Okay. Let's just, I will let them converse with each other. Maybe we can find out what's going on here. Because I can see so many differences in energies between the two. Your soul desires for you to get more embodied here and more connected with the earth realm. And yeah, let's just turn the cards right like this. And for you to enjoy life here and create a foundation here and create a business and secure yourself, or create resources for you to have all that you need here on earth, to have money, to have a beautiful home, to have children or families. Your soul's priority is earth, is this realm, and is getting grounded and connected and accumulating more earthly vibes and expressions here, getting more embodied here, getting more connected here and grounded, and finding out how to do all of that, how to get here established. This is what I am seeing here. That your soul desires to establish itself here with you, through you, and to make this a home as well, and to have many experiences here. But to have many experiences here, it needs like a foundation, and your purpose here is also that, to help your soul create this foundation here on this realm, and to get grounded and rooted, really rooted into this earth, and with all of the rules and all of the confinements and all of the constrictions and the heaviness, with all of that, your soul actually wants to experience restriction and confinement in the earthly realm. Now, constriction and the confinement I mentioned are just the confinement of this realm, not going to jail or something. So I was just speaking about the rules and regulation of the earth realm. And your priority is to free yourself. We see another planet there in the background, and that is Saturn. Oh! So yes, you want to free yourself, but the thing is, you're going to Saturn, you're connecting with the Saturnian energy, which is the mother in a way for this earth, and which is really earthy and stabilizing and grounding, which gets you right back to earth. It's like you are pushing to liberate yourself, and Saturn is just poof, pushing you back. It's like, go there, this is what your soul wants. And you are desiring also to create something, to engage yourself with being really excited and inspired, and to find new things. This is why you may believe that those new things are for you to be liberated or to go towards the spiritual realms. But the thing is, it is easy for you to access them, easier than for many other people. And what it is desired from your soul level is to be more grounded here, to have earthly desires, and to find out how to live here in harmony, and to find out how to live in a beautiful way, that you're really supported and excited, and that you're really enjoying your life. So your desires kind of not match those desires of the soul, but at the same time you are so connected, because even though you have these desires, is for you to become creative, and also really excited to be here on the earthly realm. And you desire radical change, to also have this maybe more freedom to move, maybe to create, freedom to create. This is what I feel here, that you desire to express in a free way and to find the way, the exciting way to do all of that. But also because you want that, you might attract conflicts. You might attract conflicts because people who are in that idea of so much expansion and so much desire to invent and create might put a lot of pressure on the other people, and they may create conflicts because the other people who are here may not see this with kind eyes. They may see it unsafe. Yes, they may see it unsafe. And your soul here desires for you to be more careful and more safe, and to not take so many risks, and to take care of yourself and find out how to live here and how to ground and how to be okay with yourself here and with what you can do here and with the limits of this realm. And yes, you can go and have a party with the other beings whenever you want, but your soul is also calling you here many, many times, and making your attention to be more focused here on this realm and what you can do here to build yourself and to build a foundation and to build a business maybe, or to build your resources. Whether you have a business or you're working for someone, it doesn't actually matter, as long as you construct something that's durable and safe to protect yourself and to have a good foot in into this realm and to be really grounded and safe. And you might be rebellious at times, and your soul may just sometimes be that that voice in your head telling you, well, just calm down a little bit. You don't have to do that. You know, you can go in the other realms to visit the other beings as many times as you want. But do not think that we want to go there and live there. We want to live here. Please remember that we've come here to experience this realm, and we truly desire that. And we truly desire to take and do our best here. So please don't be so rebellious sometimes. And it's kind of grounding you more and more into this realm. And it's telling you that it's time for you to make like really serious decisions and actions to take towards making this happen. And you may feel that you're getting pressured, and sometimes you may just get into a conflict with this desire. But this is not a desire from society. This actually comes from your soul, right? Because you may think that this desire may come from society to keep the rules, to just find a way to be safe here and all of that, blah, blah. You know, you might feel that that's just coming from society, but in your case here, it is actually a desire that is coming from your soul, and you will benefit from it fully if you follow this inner push that your soul is suggesting here. Now let's go ahead and look at these cards too and see general stuff about your path. And we have the impasse here. Reflect and redirect your energy, and traveling lightly. Simplify your life. So what I see here is this idea that whenever you find an obstacle, don't fight it. Just redirect your energy and find another way. Simplify things and let go of trying to get over the wall, or of trying to push it away or destroy it or be angry because you cannot go that way anymore. Instead of that, adjust to the boundaries, to the limits, and say, okay, I get it. In this realm, we have limits, and some limits I cannot argue with. And when I find a limit like that, I just might as well reflect on it and then find another way, because that means that I need to find another path, to go another way, and to also simplify my life, and to take it easy, simple, and to make it really dumb at times. Just really simple steps, and stop worrying about the obstacles and the complications, and go the easy way, the easy route. Because you being so connected with the spiritual realms, you may see other ways from above. You may have this wide perspective in which you can see, well, a lot of things, and you can see a lot of possibilities, and you can see, well, I might just as well destroy this because I can do this and that and the other. But the thing is, it will take time, a lot of energy, and your soul doesn't actually desire for you to experience that. It desires for you to experience the easiness of flowing through the limits, of not arguing with the limits, and actually accepting them, accepting what is happening here in this realm, and rooting yourself and finding another way, using your creativity to find another way in the maze. And now I'm getting a vision with a maze, because I see you as a human, outside of the maze. And I see a maze, a 3D maze on a table, and some really tiny figures, humans, inside the maze. Now, you are so connected with the spiritual realm that you can see from that point of view, and you can look at the maze and see, well, look, I could go right now here and here, or whatever, I could jump over. Yes, you can jump over from that perspective, but not if you're inside the maze. If you're inside the maze, you need to respect the boundaries of the maze. There's no other way. Yes, you can use your intuition to find a way through the maze. And this is what is your soul is indicating here. To stop arguing with the maze that is here in this realm, in this earthly realm, and to simplify everything, and to think like a human, and to creatively find another way by believing in the voice in your head, in your intuition, and by not sitting and arguing with the walls. Okay, now let's go and see a direction for you. And we have the house 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So here for you, the direction to take right now is to take care of your relationships, of your family. This is part of your soul indications here, to take care of the earthly relationships and the connections in your life, to clean them out, to create profound connections, to value those profound connections, to understand how to enhance those connections, and to focus yourself on enhancing those connections, or on freeing yourself from connections that no longer work. And this is part of securing your place here and grounding yourself here and creating a foundation, because people are also part of this foundation here. we usually create as souls a type of a circle of friends, really, really good friends at the soul level, and they can help us every time when we come here, and they can support us, and they are kind of like our support group here. Sometimes we may go towards them, sometimes we have lifetimes in which we just experience life away from them to learn something that we cannot otherwise. But you are invited here to find those staple connections and to enhance them and to recognize those people that are beneficial for you and to express towards them, but to find a way to express in a comfortable way for them and for you, and to go into that direction, because this direction will also connect you more with this realm and make friends here instead of always going to your friends in the other realms. Okay. Now here we have the first steps for you, and we have a powerful move and endless possibilities. So you are called here to make a powerful move because there are endless possibilities here. So your soul is telling you right now that here on this realm you have so many possibilities to choose, to experience. Many things you haven't yet experienced, and your soul is willing to experience that after you make this foundation on this realm. But to start creating that foundation, you really need to come back from the stars into the earth and see the earth as a possibility of powerful expression and experience. And when you realize that there is more to this realm than you have experienced so far, then you will understand that there are so many possibilities you haven't played yet. And when you realize this, you see this experience and this realm as an exciting endeavor to go towards. And you will not see it in a way of being hard or being complicated or not being worthy or whatever. You will see it as having so many possibilities of experience and exciting experiences that you can have. And the powerful move that you need to make here is this choice. The choice to come down to earth, to realize why you're here, and to engage with creating your foundation here, like your business, your resources, your support group, your family, your home, and to take action. It is time to take action and root yourself in this realm even more, and to realize that you have endless possibilities to experience here. Okay, now the focus to maintain is, and we have psychic abilities and dreams. Dreams and psychic abilities. So we see also so many things here about the stars. This woman is with her head in the constellations, this one in the stars as well. Here we see Saturn in the background with the stars as well. This card with a powerful move, this is a planet, so we can see from outside as well. So we see all of this star energy here that you have, that you came in with. But your soul desires for you to root yourself even more here. But to root yourself here, you are still asked to focus on your dreams and your psychic abilities, but to focus on them so you learn how to manifest here. So as a focus for you is to learn the inspiration from your dreams. Like for example, write your dreams down and get inspired from whatever you are dreaming. And also, by writing your dreams down, I also mean those dreams that you would like to come true here. So, not only what you dream in the night, but those dreams like I would like to have this type of business or this type of home or family. All of those wishes, write them down and also develop them. Write as much as you can on them. And then with your psychic abilities, put your intentions to work towards those dreams so you can make them and create them and experience them here. This is the powerful move to get ready to create more, the life that you desire, the dreams that you desire. And you're gonna do this by focusing on what you wish and by finding out how to make that happen, how the manifestation process works here. And then I also feel here the need to have a clean conscience and to enhance your sensibility and sensitivity about this realm, about the needs that you have here, and fulfill those as well. So dreams here are about the earthly dreams, what you wish to manifest here. And the psychic abilities are about your sensitivities, what you perceive here about this world. So by focusing yourself like this, you will start to learn how to manifest your dreams here and how to root yourself here and how to connect yourself more with this realm and build a foundation that through a foundation so your soul can express truth. Now let's make this really simple for you and come up with a way for you to start and follow this path and the priority of the soul here. Now for starters, as I mentioned, you are connected, but your soul priority is kind of a bit different than yours. And the need is here to listen more with your intuition and perceive the wishes of your soul in a way that are aligned with yours. So let's see what exercise we can come up with here. And I'm filling this card here to make an exercise that has to do with your dreams. Yes, so okay. Now the exercise is this one. You are called to take a piece of paper and a pen and note down all of your desires, your dreams in this lifetime. What would you like to have here in this earthly realm? Then, after you note them down, put a priority next to each of them, your priority. The priority that you are given them now. Then make another column and give them the priority that you feel they should have, the priority that you feel inside they should have in your life. Then go ahead and the next column will be this idea to see how easy it is to start in each of those dreams. Which of the dreams do you feel is the easiest to start? Not to finish, to start, to make something in that direction. And now, after you've done all of this, just go ahead and look and find out the dream that has the highest priority in what you think you should be doing. And the shoulds are not the shoulds of the world, but those things that come from inside of you that are deeply desired and passionately desired inside of you. And go ahead and see which one has the highest priority inside of you, in your heart, and which one is the easiest to make. And find the one that you can start now and that's the easiest to make and has a high priority in your desires. And then take action. Do a powerful move. Just note down what you can do about that. For example, maybe you don't know how to do something in that area and you need to learn something. So the first step in that area might just be to learn or to read something about a certain subject. Just go ahead, easy. Just simplify it. Simplify it and dumb it down. Make it really simple for you. And just do one action in that direction. And then do another and do another and do another. But the exercise is to make your first move, your first action in that direction of your dream, so you can manifest it. Okay, so these are the messages for you here. If you've enjoyed this reading, then go ahead and let me know in the comment area. You are also welcomed to join the Telegram channel. You can then tell me what types of readings you would like to see on this channel. And I invite you to also subscribe if you haven't already, and to click the like button and the notifications bell to get notified as soon as I post something new. Until next time, all of my love to you. May you find your way and the peacefulness, the peace in your heart to connect more with the earth and to bring your dreams into manifestation. Until next time, love and wisdom.